it's going to impact us big time. We now have a ferry that's shut down, and our historically we've transported our patients straight across in the car ferry. We're now bound by a passenger ferry, which requires a pickup of a patient at the residence, transported to the ferry, transferred from the ambulance onto the ferry. And then that's a 15 to 20 minute ride across in the ferry. Again, they're transferred into an ambulance, which will take some time because the closest ambulance is up on the hill, the mainland. Transfer that patient into a waiting ambulance and off to the nearest facility, which is Midland, the Georgian Bay General. So that's a lot of time and a lot of transfer for a patient. And if that patient then is in a lot of pain, the transport and transfer is something that I think puts us in a liability situation at times. So the other things that are going to affect us is the cutting of the obstetrics department. A lot of the babies from Bosley First Nation are born at the local hospital, and we're one of the fastest rising populations. First Nation people is the younger generation. So we're moving very quickly. So there's going to be a lot of babies born in the next few years, and they will be First Nations people come from this community. So if these cuts take effect and the obstetrics is cut, our people have a longer travel time to get to a facility that will oversee their the care of these newborn babies, and it really impacts the first responders who attend and transport these members to a local facility, because if they got to travel to either Barrie or Aurelia as opposed to Midland, they could be confronted with a situation where they may have to attend to a baby being born on the side of the road. Again, that creates a big health and safety issue, because if they're off on the side of the road, you don't know what traffic's like, you don't know what weather conditions could be that day. There's always the possibility of someone running into that vehicle, and then it creates a huge liability. So who would be responsible? Again, some of the cuts, there's some of the day surgeries that our members attend. There's scopes. A lot of our members attend the hospital to have colonoscopies. These are being cut. These are day surgeries that we rely on. And if we have to travel further to get this kind of work done, one, it's very costly on a population who are very affected by high unemployment in our community. So, these are low-income families traveling to a facility in Midland, spending quite a bit of money just to be there for a day. Now, if they got to travel to another facility and the timings of the issue, and they have to be there early morning, that means an overnight stay somewhere, which is again, going to impact the bottom line on their monthly incomes. So again, those are the factors we take into consideration, the impacts it's going to have on our members. There's so many ways this will affect us, and right now the biggest issue is this car ferry. So travel is a huge issue for us.